Ask anyone what they want out of life, and they will say, I just want to be happy. But here is the problem. Most people treat happiness like a delivery, something that is going to show once upon everything in their life is finally perfect. When the job is right, when the bank account looks good, and when they got a house, the car, and a peace of mind. They think happiness is waiting at the end of some long winding road, but it's not. Happiness is something you arrive at. It's not some finish line you cross after you have suffered enough. It's not a prize for having your life together. It's a mindset, a way of showing up every day regardless of the chaos. Let's talk about why so many people never feel truly happy. There is something called the happiness trap. It is this belief that once you achieve enough, happiness will automatically follow. You get a job, you get a raise, you hit a goal, and you think, now I can relax, now I can enjoy. But here's what actually happens. Once you reach that goal, your brain immediately starts looking for the next one. You thought the finish line was right there, but suddenly it moves, and you're running again. Chasing again, striving again. If you like this video so far, please like and subscribe. I remember being in my early 20s and telling my boyfriend, I won't feel like I made it until I'm earning 6 figures. I said it with certainty, like that number would unlock a lifetime of joy and ease. But here's what really happened. I got there. I hit that milestone. And instead of joy, I felt nothing. Maybe a little bit relief, but happiness? It was still out of reach. Because happiness doesn't live in numbers. It doesn't live in promotions or titles. It doesn't even live in stability. It lives in presence, in mindset, in how you treat yourself and your life right now. And that realization didn't come overnight. It came after trying, failing, starting over more than once. And I have worked in 5 different jobs. But they were different enough to make me pause and ask, why isn't this working? Why don't I feel happy here either? Different roles, different environments, different goals, same emptiness. And back in 2008, I tried something else. I started my own small business. It was mine, built from the ground. I poured my energy, my time, my savings into it. But then came the crash. The economy tanked. And just like that, everything I built was gone. I burned through my savings just to keep a roof over our heads, just to put food on the table. And let me tell you, it would have been easy to fall into bitterness, to say, why me? To collapse emotionally and mentally. But I didn't. I chose not to let that season define me. I didn't feel grateful for what was happening, but I found reasons to say grateful anyway. And that's where I really learned this. Happiness doesn't come from what is happening around you. It comes from how you choose to see what's happening. It comes from meaning you to assign your struggle. You can't control the economy. You can't control the job market. You can't control what people do or say. But you can control how you show up. Every morning, every moment, you can absolutely control the action you take. There are only 2 things that are fully in your hands: your attitude and your effort. And that is where happiness lives. The way you react to adversity, the way you treat people even when you're tired, the way you speak to yourself when nobody else is around, that is where truth of your happiness is built. Now let's talk about something else that steals happiness like a thief in the night: comparison. You open your phone, you scroll, see someone vacationing in Greece. Someone else just bought a house. Another one is launching a business that is exploding. And here are you, in your sweatpants, trying to get your to-do list. And you start to think, am I behind? But let me tell you something real. You're not behind. You are on your own path. Social media is a highlight reel. You don't see the anxiety, the arguments, the second guessing. You just see the wins. The shine, the filtered version. You know what is more important than someone else is doing? How are you doing compared to you? Are you a little bit more grounded than you were a year ago? A bit more patient than you were last month? Are you growing, healing, trying, then you're doing just fine. Compare yourself to your past, not to strangers on a screen, because that is how real progress is measured. And while we are at, stop living in the past. You can change it. You cannot rewrite what has already been done. And stop obsessing over the future. You cannot control it. You can prepare, yes, for sure, but you cannot predict it. And the only moment you have power over is this one. This breath, this step, and this choice. So if you're always focused on the what's next, you will miss out what's now. And now is where joy lives. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, it comes from trying to live in the future, to control what hasn't happened yet. But happiness lives in the present, in being fully here, in saying today may not be perfect, but I'm still grateful I woke up for it. That shift, it changes everything. So what does this all mean? It means happiness isn't a goal you reach. It's a rhythm you live. It's a perspective you choose. You don't have to wait until life gets easier. You do not have to wait until everything is fixed. You don't have to wait until you become some perfect version of yourself. You can decide to feel joy right now, to appreciate now, to live now. Happiness is not some giant reward waiting on the other side of success. It's the little moments, the quiet mornings, the deep breath, the messy laugh, the progress no one else sees. So my message to you, I have been holding out for happiness. Stop. It's not somewhere out there. It's right here within you. The only question is, are you noticing it? Let me know in the comments down below what you're going to do today that will change your mindset. If you'd like to know more about how to get more of life, watch this video.